Don't judge me. I know it is super early, but when you have bumps, I want to show you one thing that I have done. Guess what has just come into my email? I'm so excited. Gonna go home, baby girl. Gonna go home. Good morning, little Lexi. Oh, I'm very shiny. Oh no, she started panicking because she couldn't see me. Good morning, another day in the life of mum. Tom's about to go to work, but just quickly before he does, I want to show you this new product. How cool is this? Can't get it in focus. There we go. What are you going to be calling it? It's like a mini tomahawk, isn't it? Made out of a railspike knife.
A railspike tomahawk.
A railspike tomahawk. Nice. I like it. And he also created this really cool stand. That's magnetic with magnetic strips. Oh, I'm really shaky because I'm trying to hold the baby. That's very cool, isn't it? Very cool stand. And yes, my Christmas decorations in the background. This one. This is little Lexi. If you are new to the channel by any chance, Tom is making a racket in the background. Getting out. What are you getting out? Pie? Pie for lunch?
Yeah.
Pie for lunch. I can't vlog and hold the baby. This is ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to go put some makeup on because I just feel better when I have a little bit of makeup on. Look at this little cutie. This chair, honestly, is like the best thing since sliced bread. It's so great, and she just loves to be involved. We always put her in the kitchen in this chair. Absolutely loves it. Don't you, baby girl? I'm trying to attach the tripod to the back of her chair in the bathroom. I don't know how well this is going to work. Anyway. Let's see how well that works for 2 seconds. I put a little bit of sun cream on my face, which is why I'm a bit shiny. Always have to put factor 50. We're in Australia here. I kind of didn't take off my makeup either from yesterday properly. Anyhow, I'm not really doing a lot of makeup. I'm just literally going to put a little bit of eye on because, you know, it always makes me feel a tiny bit better, you know, a little less like of a mess. Anyway, what I was gonna say to you guys is something super crazy has happened over the last like 24 hours. You know, in my last vlog I said I was really excited because we were finally going to book the flights to go to the UK for next year. Well, I was like plucking up the courage to do it. I was like, right, we're gonna do this. And then I was trying to put all the details in online, and I got to the point where I obviously had to put in passport details, which I did not realise you had to do. I thought you could add them afterwards because that's what you always used to be able to do. Anyhow, yeah, we got to that point. I was like, I don't have a passport for Lexi yet, and it wouldn't let me, oh God, can't do this whilst talking. It wouldn't let me book the tickets without Lexi's passport, and I don't have a passport for her yet. Disaster. So I've basically been in panic mode for like the last 4 days, trying to sort out fast tracking getting her a passport, which let me tell you is not easy because you have to have a guarantor, and trying to get baby passport photos, oh my goodness. It's really tricky, isn't it, little bubs? You have to get her to like look into the camera, and like she has to have her mouth closed, and there can't be any people in it, no hands, no nothing. It's yeah, it's a little bit tricky trying to get a baby passport photo. So anyway, I put it on my story on Instagram, and this is one of the things I love about Instagram, was one of Tom's friends then messaged and was like, oh my goodness, you can totally book without the passport details. You just can't do it online, you have to ring them. She's also a travel agent, and she basically started going through, she's like, let me check the availability of those flights, the dates you're looking, just to see how busy it is. She did, and are you okay, little bubs? Anyway, she did, and luckily she did, because one of the dates in July is super booked up. Like, the flight is already 95% booked. Obviously I was panicking, so I was like, can you book them for us now, or can you at least put them on hold? and that is what she's done. We've got the flights on hold at the moment, so they're not actually booked, but they're on hold. I've just sent over all the details, so she can put in our passport details, and oh my goodness, I can't do eyebrows, and get it all booked in, and then we'll obviously pay for it. But absolutely amazing, what a godsend, I cannot believe it, and it's just such a relief to know. I mean, obviously I'm going to be a lot more relieved when they're actually booked, but yeah, that's been the big thing for the last couple of days. Oh, I've been stressing majorly about all of that. It's just been a bit of a nightmare. Put a tiny bit of light on my eyes just to bring it up a little bit, even though I haven't put on any foundation or anything. I've just got sun cream on. It's probably going to be a bit muggy today, so I don't think I need. I'm not doing anything, and I don't like putting tons. I hate putting makeup on. I just hate it. It's just not really my thing. It's like complete waste of time. And baby girl, she absolutely loves just looking at the mirror and like the concept. She's like, mirror me, like she doesn't. I think she obviously is confused about basically the concept of mirrors. By the way, it's totally impossible to put mascara on without pulling stupid faces. Why is that? Does anyone know? I literally sometimes catch myself being like, why is that a thing? I don't understand. Anyway, yeah, as I said, I'm not really doing much. I'm just basically putting a tiny bit on to make me look less tired. Having said that, she slept all the way through last night. Didn't you, little bubs? All the way through. Pretty much, well, till 5. Anyhow, let's put you down there. So one thing I want to get done today is I want to get the Christmas decorations out and start like looking at what I've got and getting a bit organised, if that makes sense. Lexi's just squeaking. Don't judge me. I know it is super early, but when you have bumps, it's like, I think I said this in my last video, trying to get things done is just impossible. You don't get big chunks of time, and it takes a long time to get all the Christmas decorations up. So I have to basically schedule in little chunks of time to do things. So today I'm just aiming, this is my goal, probably won't even happen, is to get the boxes out and just kind of see what we're working with, what we got. I can't remember all of my stuff, so I don't even know where I'm gonna do that because they're all gonna then be out and it's gonna be a disorganized mess. As you've already seen a couple of times, I've got my new decorations that I've collected for this year on the dining table. So, we'll see how this goes. This is one of our favorite things to do. Play on this little sensory thing, and she likes to try and like, I think she thinks she's gonna eat the water or something. So there's water in here, and there's obviously little shapes that float around, like scooch around, and she just absolutely loves it. See, this is the situation. You've just got tiny gaps of time to try and do things, and obviously I can't leave her. So, by the way, I'm sorry about my hair scenario. I basically had a shower. I managed to get a shower this morning, and then she needed a feed just as I got out. So my hair kind of half dried, and so it's now frizzy. Ugh. Anyway, Christmas decorations in 3 boxes, and there's our Christmas trees. So yeah, I've just got to organise or have a look at this. Oh, and just so you are aware, Tom's cactus situation is still at large. Hey, that one's new. What is that one about? Oh, Lexi's squawking, so let's get these boxes inside. I'm gonna leave you with Lexi while I get the boxes in. Oh my goodness, I am so shiny. Don't you just love sun cream? Anyhow, I think it's time to cue some ridiculously cheery Christmas music to do a mini montage of me unpacking some of this stuff and having a look. What do you think, Lexi? Let's go. We've had to pause on the sorting Christmas decorations out because this one needs some attention. Oh, Squeaky. She has some teeth coming through, so she's a little bit emotional. Honey baby girl. She just needs me. And that's okay. This is my job after all. This is my full-time job. On top of everything else. My first priority is looking after this little one. Hey, maybe you're sleepy. She's very tired. Also, this is a new thing. Grabbing the hair. I'm trying to wait for my hair to dry before I can put it up. I think we might need to take you for a little walk. Hey, might need to take you for a little walk, Bubs. Honestly, I know it's super early, but it gets me so excited to start getting Christmas decorations out. I just love it so much. I really wish that I was going to be at home this year. I really thought I might be able to be at home this year, but since I'm not, another Christmas in Australia. I put Lexi down for a nap, but she just doesn't want to sleep. So, anyway, let's see how long that lasts. So this is the situation so far. Basically, I'm just pulling the stuff out of the boxes. Well, not pulling everything out, if that makes sense. Just rearranging and just having a look to see what we've kind of got. Stuff. Oh, see, that's all Christmas decorations. This, I think this is quite relevant to last year. Front door, 2020. That's why I bought this decoration, because I was like, quarantine, lockdown. Obviously got some Disney bits as well. You know me. Yeah, so this is all, that's all Christmas baubles to go on the tree. We've just got, I think this is all baubles. That's definitely baubles, decorations. That's the tree skirt to go around the outside. This is all stuff to go hang around the house, elves and Christmas and those bits of decorations. Yeah, so, and then this is pillows, cushions, sorry, Christmas hats, lights, more just house decorations and lights and stuff, and cute things like this little train. Oh, yeah, just don't judge me for the whole getting ready right at the beginning of November. I'm not physically putting them up yet, I'm just trying to get organized, because I just wanted to show you guys the reality of things. When you have a baby who doesn't sleep ever. Well, she does. She's pretty good. I lie. She is a good baby. But it's just so unpredictable. I said this on my Instagram story yesterday, actually. It was like, the problem with like the nap time is that sometimes nap time is like 10 minutes. So I just try and do like a little task, like get the washing up done or get something done, you know, or like maybe put the laundry away. Anyway, but you just never know, because sometimes she does big naps, and like if she does a 2-hour nap, it's so frustrating, because if I haven't like planned that 2 hours, then it's just wasted with lots of little tasks and kind of hovering, waiting for her to wake up, instead of me focusing. You know, I could just, in 2 hours, I could make a whole movie, I could edit things, I could just, there's so much I can do, you know, but you just never know. So it's difficult sometimes. It's just unpredictable, and that's just how it is. So I like to keep it real and tell you the, you know, the reality of the situation. A lot of people are always like, it's easy, sleep when the baby sleeps, etc., when they're young, and it's like, well, that's not exactly how it works. You can sleep when the baby sleeps, but only if you don't want to get anything else done. You don't want to feed yourself, you don't want to have a shower, you don't want to actually get things done, you know, or have a life. She is definitely not going to sleep, which means she's going to entertain herself for about another 5 minutes in the cot before she starts screaming. So basically I can't really get anything sorted, but at least we're doing it step by step, little steps. That's what we're going to try and achieve. As I said, I was going to go for a walk, but it started chucking it down with rain. So might just wait a little bit. And Lexi sleeps on the walk as well. She just falls asleep in the buggy. It's definitely her sleep time now. So I have to do that after lunch. I want to show you one thing that I have done, and it involves this. This is a little movie board where you can obviously write in chalk over this bit here, and it says now showing. How cute is that? And movie night. Obviously movies are like one of the biggest part of Christmas. I just love it so much. If you've seen last year's Christmas special, I totally went to town talking about Christmas movies. Probably should have done that as a separate segment, but you know, anyway, this is my idea. Because obviously DVDs aren't a thing anymore and everything's online on platforms, I wanted something tangible to be able to put up. So what I've done, this is so ridiculously geeky and I love a laminator. I've printed out all the Christmas movies and laminated them. Let me turn these around a second. So I've printed out the Christmas movies, laminated them so that I can then put this up on the board. So I'm gonna basically put whatever the movie is of the night on the board. That's the plan. And also I just like to kind of physically look at them and have them all. And the reason I laminated them is so that I can keep them, you know, they'll be kept like nicely, because I did print them out last year to use them as like props, but yeah, I just wanted to keep them like this. So I've done all of the Christmas movies, all of the newer movies as well. I need to finish cutting them out obviously, so they're going to be single. There's a lot of them. The best Christmas movies ever. I'm excited to see this one here. It's the new Netflix one, A Boy Called Christmas. I can't wait to see that. I don't know when it's out. I think it's probably going to be out quite soon. Anyway, I've also printed out ones that aren't Christmas movies but are maybe like Christmas specials, like The Vicar of Dibley, Lethal Weapon, which I've never seen. I really need to see that, but apparently that's a Christmas movie. Die Hard as well, apparently Christmas movie, and Gremlins. Basically films that are set at Christmas but are not actually Christmas movies, like The Holiday, Edward Scissorhands. And this one, that's one of my favorites. I absolutely adore Serendipity. When we were in New York, we went to the cafe Serendipity and had one of the famous frozen hot chocolates. Oh my goodness. It was amazing. It was so unbelievably epic. If you're ever in New York and you get a chance, definitely book there and go there, because it's just outrageous. Anyhow, yes, I'm going to cut those up. So that's probably a task I could do whilst waiting for her, whilst waiting for her to wake up in about 2 minutes, or start stirring from the fact that she's quite settled, just entertaining herself in the cot. The little queen, you are not sleeping. You are not sleeping, little one. What is this? Yeah. This is the reality of trying to get anything done with Bubs. I've put her right next to my desk. And these are the new favourite thing. She absolutely adores them. Where's Lexi? Where's Lexi? Oh, she's so cute. Anyway, guess what has just come into my email? Confirmation of our flights. I'm literally about to pay for them now and then they will be booked. I'm so excited just to have something booked, just so there's an actual goal line of where we're going to, so that we can go home and I can see my family. Oh my god, I'm actually getting quite emotional about like the thought. Actually, after 2 years, gonna be able to go home, and Lexi's gonna be able to be her grandparents. Anyway, there's like still so much that can go wrong, so I'm gonna try not to get too excited about it because I've still got to double check sorting out my visa because I'm technically on a visa at the moment. I'm on a bridging visa while they're sorting out my new one. So I've just got to make sure that I can leave the country. Well, I can leave the country, but it's whether I can come back in again. And obviously anything to do with the world situation. I hope that something doesn't kick off again. Oh, baby girl. Anyway, I'm gonna get these tickets paid and then stop getting emotional. And let's go for a little walk. Shall we, baby girl? Yeah. I cannot believe that after all this time, the flights are actually booked. Oh my goodness. Gonna go home, baby girl. Gonna go home. Yeah. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this, and remember to hit the subscribe button if you want to just get involved in this ridiculous adventure that we're on constantly. And we'll see you next week.